I'm just counting some Gator fans in here. I'm like, this guy's unbelievable. Look, we got W. Let's celebrate the win. Let's be ecstatic. We were able to get it done. Okay, that's first order of business. Be proud of the W. Some good things to go over. A lot of things that I know we're going to criticize. We got people already waiting, chiming in. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. This is what I was going to say on the halftime show. For those of you that joined the halftime show, I have reserved from saying what I wanted to say because I didn't want to jinx us. I was going to say thankfully I'll have a stress-free Saturday. And then Mississippi State decided to just march down the football field and make it within 7. And I was like, I'm going to snap. I probably would have lost my marbles if we would have lost that game. Like, I was starting to feel myself how I felt when I was like, 18, 19. There's a funny story. My wife and I, we were dating. I lost it. We got into a tiffle. And my parents kind of had to like, hey, you can't allow these games to affect your relationships. And they're 100% right. But I was ready to throw down, you know what I mean? Like, if this shit was going to go that way, I was ready to go, okay? Some heads are going to be busting is what I'm telling you right about now. So, good thing is, no heads need to be busted today, which is fantastic. 200 strong, good to see you. Let's get right into the call-in show. Again, you guys know how these things work. You know what I mean? You call in, we chit-chat. Fuller Sanders, give me the juice, baby.
How we doing? Got the win.
We won, so we can't be too upset,
No,
Am I lagging?
No.
Am I lagging? Is it me?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. Talk to me.
Well, look. The way that third quarter started off, I got very scared. If I'm going to be honest, I got very nervous.
You're telling me, bro. You're telling me.
Defense was not really. Graham Mertz looked good today. He's still, I think, it's the same Graham Mertz from last year where. I think we might have seen that one touchdown to Burke, I think was maybe past 20 yards, like check down merchant stuff. Like we kind of saw that.
He threw into Hanson, or was it Livingston? One of the tight ends up the seam, right? That was a good pass.
Yeah, the Hanson I think that was his second passing touchdown. Graham looked good, efficient. The Graham that we saw last year that we should have been seeing in the last couple games,
Graham looked like we all anticipated, I think, Graham to look game one. 19 of 21, 201 yards. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. Didn't set anybody back. Did his job, right?
You really can't complain with that. Defense did not look good, in my opinion. I think that I saw in the comments for this before you jumped on, one guy said RJ Harvey, the guy for UCF, the running back for UCF, is going to murder us. And after seeing Texas A&M and after seeing this game, I kind of agree with that because he's a stud. The kid for UCF is a stud. But looking at our rush defense, it was abysmal. Like it was
not there. Abysmal. And KJ Jefferson, I mean, he's going to run all over us too again, and that scares me too. I don't think we figured out how to stop. And Ron Roberts with his comments that the players aren't bought in. People were like, "Well, what do you think he should say?" It's I think people misinterpret like my thought process on these things. Like they may not be bought in, and he may not be wrong. But as a coach, I just don't feel like that's your time and place to say that.
That's not a good thing to say.
That's a resemblance of you.
A lot of that hatred, if the players really do not like each other and stuff like that, if they don't trust each other, when your coach is coming out and saying that hatred and untrust is going to get.
Guy's a moron. Guy's a moron. I don't understand it.
No, it doesn't make sense.
It's going to be interesting to see the vibes of how this call-in show goes because when I'm fired up, it's not a 11 o'clock finish or 8 or 9 o'clock finish if they're long days. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my sweet spot, number one. Number two, because I think we're excited. We get a win. Feels good to be 2-2, right? But it's like it feels like the Sanford win. It's like, well, it was only Sanford. It's like, well, it was so bad.
That is a Vanderbilt-esque team, if we're going to be honest. Because
that's disrespectful to Vanderbilt. I think they're worse than Vanderbilt.
Exactly. I was telling my girlfriend the exact same thing because it's just like that team, Mississippi State, there's no way in hell we should have let them put 28 points on us because I just don't see anyone on that team, on especially their offense. They had no new starters, like no starters from the 2023 season on this year's offense. So, like, the fact that they put up 28.
Yeah, right. They completely started over, right? Had everything's brand new coaching staff, everything, and still looked more efficient than we did. It was very frustrating.
I did like the usage of Mertz and Lagway. I think that it was better than the half and half and just kind of just even like Mertz had the chance to get some momentum, you know.
Agreed.
And Mertz was going to be the one that was going to win this game for us, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I love Lagway. If we could have 84 players transfer after this season. If one of them stays, I would like it to be Lagway. You know, like, if I'm going to be honest, I do have to ask you because I saw on Monday, Lagway's agent did call you. I got to ask you what that kind of was. Was that merch? Okay.
It was just kind of
merch sales, or was that more kind of information, or like what was that?
It really wasn't anything serious. I promise. He was just kind of say, hey, how's everything going? Like, you know, how you feeling about everything? It wasn't anything.
Okay.
Anything put any weight into it. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Yeah. I don't think he would say, hey, we're leaving if that were the case. But it was just simply like, easy. Yeah. And I asked him, he's like, yeah, everyone's kind of just going like, it is what it is. Like, they understand what's happening. The players, I don't think get as involved as we as the fans do. Honestly, is kind of where his head was. But he said, yeah, everyone seems to be in a good place. So,
well, I would like to mention one thing that my father actually mentioned to me. The buyout is not just $27 million. It's because we also have to take into account. I mean, I think we all exactly. I think we can all attest that Napier's done after, you know, whenever is October, that month is most likely going to be the time that he skedaddles, you know.
Sure.
But when you take into account all the other coaches, you know, that's going to add on another. I really don't know what these coaches' salaries were. So
money is not an issue. Don't let Florida play poor with you. That's not a factor.
No.
I don't care about how much the buyout is. Look, you're in this predicament because of your poor business decisions. So don't woe is me on your buyout. But Fuller, I appreciate you calling in, man. First one today, baby. We should do an award for the first person who calls in.
Dude, I love calling into this show, man. I love y'all.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, man. I think people get fired up to get in line, so I don't have to wait. So I feel like we could do a little. You're in here early. You're in here wait when I'm waiting. So I love it. I love the commitment. I appreciate it, man. Good seeing you, Yellow.
All right. See you, boss.
Cody, you're late to your own calling show. It's kind of messed up, bro.
Sorry about that. Dude, I've been trying to catch up with the game because Bubby had a game in the middle of this game, so I.
Buddy's undefeated. Buddy, we need to go just start being fans of Buddy's team and doing calling shows for them.
Big game today. He had 3 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and then like 7 tackle for losses.
Man, that'd be nice to get a little dose of that. I'll take half of that on our defense.
For sure.
I don't know how Trayon Webb just doesn't get running back 1. Austin Taylor, what up, big dog? Let's see how long he knows until he's muted. We'll just keep going.
There we are. We got to win. We got to win on the road,
baby. We got 2 wins. Florida State looks like they're going to be taking their 4th loss, so I'll take it. Battle of the state. Baby.
Well, I got a couple things for you. One, Montrell. I don't think I know we got to have a first string guy, and it really doesn't matter. We run him as a committee. But he's got to get less snaps, man. Ball, Daniels. I mean, everyone looked better than him today. I mean, I don't see why he's getting the majority of the snaps, but, you know, I think we got to switch that around a little bit.
Billy Napier is why he's getting the majority of the snaps.
Yeah, I think he's too bought in on Montrell. They've been buddies for years. He brought him over from Louisiana. I don't know. But the other thing I got, too, is why did our D-line look so good on that 1st and goal when we stopped them from getting a touchdown? I mean, they looked ferocious. They were all over the ball. Everyone looked crazy. Energy was high. The rest of the game, it didn't look like we could stop anybody after that. So we have the talent to do it, but we can only do it when we feel like it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how you fix that.
Yeah, are you talking about the one where we stopped and they kind of fumbled it? We recovered the fumble.
Well, I think they had the ball was like 1st and 1, and then we stopped them all the way to 4th down and turned the ball over.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if I would say we looked ferocious more so than they kind of blundered that possessions, to be honest with you. But
yeah, it seemed like the energy level was as high. The edge rushers were getting there. I mean, I thought for sure when they got down to the 1 yard line, I'm like, oh, it's over. This is going to be a touchdown. And somehow we managed to stop them. I mean, they looked better. And then the rest of the game.
I agree. We did. It seemed a little bit more of a spunk. And then it kind of like we didn't have it really before that. And then it went away after that. I agree. Yep. The D line, I have no clue. I think they were definitely doing hurry up, which I was getting annoyed with. Like, Billy, call timeout. You see, you're getting stomped. make an adjustment. Obviously, that's crazy for me to ask. I should have known better. But there's a major concern. And again, we want to get mad about Ron Roberts and play calling. Play calling, it kind of just when you're not doing your job on the front. And I can't wait to talk with Stephen Harris on Monday for Champs Corner about that. Of like, it doesn't really matter what you call. I mean, they're just like, hey, just give it to the running back and just let him go. Like, he just fall forward 9 yards. I don't care what you call. Now, 4th and 2, he has 5 in the box, 4 linemen and 1 linebacker. I almost snapped my TV across my kneecap, which that has nothing to do. I mean, they should beat us, right? They should run the ball 2 yards on that. So it's a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Yep. Well, hopefully, come out of the bye week and then see better ball. But that's all I got for you guys, man. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thank you, Austin. I appreciate you
Thanks,
being respectful of everyone else's time, and good seeing you, man. Go Gators, Bubba.
Yeah, man. Go Gators.
Real quick, we review not super chat, but a chat here. Enjoy our last win. Okay. That's a nice one to click on there. I like how everyone's saying keep Billy. It's Mississippi State, fire Billy. I don't think anybody is saying keep Billy. I think the ones saying keep Billy are not Gator fans or being extremely sarcastic. Alpac Sports.
Hey, what's up?
We back, bro?
Oh yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not. Hell no. No.
Making sure, just checking.
All right.
How do you feel?
I feel like this is a win and loss scenario right here. We won the game, yes, but losing, we gotta keep Billy another 2 weeks, and that sucks.
Okay, so here's my. I don't mind that part. Again, we've talked about it so much at this rate. Again, Dan Eno seems like he's going to be the guy. If they say, hey, we're going to get rid of Billy at the end of the year, regardless, unless he somehow wins 10-2, then it's like whatever. But hey, we're going to get rid of him. At this point, I think I've been lulled to sleep so much. It's like I'd rather at least have some sort of identity, the little identity that we have. But again, we're coming off a win, so I could be drunk in love right now. All right, I am feeling good because we finally won one, so I am happy. It feels good to get a W. This is where I thrive. I thrive off W's. Losing's miserable.
Hey, it's better than Florida State. They're 0-3. About to be 0-4.
I'm hoping 0-4. I'm hoping 0-4.
And then hopefully Miami loses to USF.
Yeah, that'd be a great one. I promise you. I'm thinking so today. My slate's open up after the call-in show. I might do a halftime report for some of these other games, like we do for our show. I think it'd be fun. Dabble into it to see how the team enjoys it. But that USF Miami game, Florida State, there might be a celebratory video after the fact, given how these things go. So I like to throw my shade when I can. And this week I get to do it with a W behind my back. I got the wind beneath my wings this week. So
this is the Alpac exclusive. I'm choosing USF over Miami to win it.
The Alpac exclusive. Wow, only here night time. I appreciate you, man.
All right, I'll let you go.
Love you, Bubba. Alpac Sports, boys and girls on YouTube. My man's cranking them out. Good to see you, man. I love the onesie. Go Gators, Bubba.
Go Gators.
Go Gators.
LSU just busted up the gut on UCLA. I'm trying to watch a little bit of the games as I can. We got Godspeed my butt.
Yeah, we're most certainly not bad.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, our fucking defense, dude, is so bad. Oh my god, dude. They said they have like the most inexperienced offensive line in the SEC, and we got 1 sack I think in the 4th quarter. It was terrible. We get no pressure on the quarterback at all. It's atrocious. Hey.
Yeah, it's depressing to see the fact. I was trying to pull the yardage up when I brought somebody in. Let me see here. So Mississippi State had on the ground is what I wanted to look at. Overview. I think it was like 2 something, right? Is what it ended up being. 240 yards on the ground, bro, and 480 in the air. I mean, honestly, ultimately, they were 11 for 20 on 3rd downs. So they had a ton of 3rd downs that they just didn't convert on. They had more time of possession. They really just shot themselves in the foot with a lot of just kind of blunder plays. I mean, they probably should have won the game given those stats. I mean, how much? But again, we had 508 yards passing. We moved the ball very well in the air today, and I think the line held up too, which was nice.
Yeah, we did. But crazy that you said 280 is
280 on the ground for them, and 240.
240, and they were behind all game long, and they still rushed for 240. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's true. They just kept handing the ball. It was one where they can move the ball. And they knew it too.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you look at we're gonna get. I can't even. We're gonna give up 70 points to probably 4 teams this year at least. Our defense is atrocious. It's crazy. I can't even handle it. But hey, we got the W. That's what matters at the end of the day. Wins and losses. Although, yeah, we got a comment that said for the year. I wouldn't be surprised. I think UCF, if we lose UCF next week is a toss up, or we got a bye week, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a toss up, and then after that, it's not looking good for us at all.
Yeah, it's very intimidating. Look, this is where, and Saban, I'm going to talk about it on tomorrow's show a little bit, talked about it being a UAA issue. Again, he brought it up. It's great to see the national media kind of throwing like, look, this we can put it on coaching, and the production on the football field is 100% on coaching. But the fact that we continue to have this era does not fall on coaching. It's what's bringing the coaching in. But the thing that really irritates me, it's going back to Billy, is like, look, you brought in an entire new defensive staff. Again,
Yep.
You fired the other 2 guys, brought in 3 more new ones, and it looks worse with your guys.
In the 30, and that's the thing, dude, is I feel like talent-wise, we're up there with probably top 15 in the country as far as talent, and especially young talent, dude. All of our – you saw every time our true freshmen got on the field, we were making plays. Or our second-year guys. But, yeah, it all comes down to coaching. That's all it comes down to.
Sucked again, too. But Godspeed. I appreciate you, bud. Good seeing you, man.
Yes, sir. No problem. Hey, quit. Yeah, if you do a call-in show for the halftime later on, I might stop in. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll figure out. I mean, look, I'm going to see how these games go and see if any of our opposing hatred teams are losing. We might do something.
Real quick before I let you go. I just got to show it, okay?
Hit me.
I'll put my golf bag up with anybody's out there. I got the cleanest golf bag in the game, baby. We gotta go golfing for real, bro. Hold on.
Football season's a lock. You can't be doing during football season.
You crazy. Anyways, look at that big boy.
Ooh.
Got the swag bag, baby.
Hey. Is that the Costco special? I saw the bitch at Costco. That bitch is clean.
I wish.
Oh,
I got that at a pro shop. I probably spent an extra $100 on that just because it was at the pro
shop. They had like a similar one at Costco, bro. I almost scooped it up the other day. It was just fresh. But I don't think it had a Bridgestone logo. Hey, look, check the tap, bro. Godspeed, baby.
I feel you.
Later, big guy.
I'll catch you later.
All right, man. What do you want, bro?
Hey, congratulations on being 500, man. Congratulations.
Y'all gonna get your ass clapped today. I promise you, you're gonna get absolutely throttled. I can't wait. Your fan base is so damn annoying. Like, I'm all for y'all being obnoxious and shit, but like y'all keep beating up on us. It's like, well, get over it. You know what I mean? Like, you're bullying the little kid in class. Leave me alone.
First of all, Shelton, when have I ever bullied you guys?
Not you. I'm talking about your family, your fans. Get your.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Wild ass fans.
Because for the last 20 years, unlike Florida State fans, we show up and we take our licks.
No
matter
you do
the winning.
not.
Yes, we do.
No, you do.
You
don't even go to the game. You don't even go to your own damn game.
Exactly, but we show up on social media.
Miami's fan base is one of the worst. Look, I know this because I'm a Heat fan, and they suck at basketball. The moment shit gets a little bumpy, they just say, F it, I'm out. I'm going to go to the beach. Y'all suck.
Hey, listen. We do not show up for losing programs. I will admit that.
Y'all barely show up for winning ones.
Yeah, because we should beat the teams that we should beat. Like it's
so you're not gonna go because you should be winning. Do you see Nebraska holds the record for 400 sold out games in a row?
There's nothing else to do in Nebraska. There's nothing
to do in Miami besides sell drugs and get shot. What are we talking about?
I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Miami.
You're nuts. You're nuts.
Hey man, congratulations on being 500, man. Like
Thank you
guys get to go into the bye week with a dub. Like I think that is better than going in 1-3. Because if you guys went to the bye week 1-3, I can only imagine what would be going on right now. So
I mean, the fun part would be we would fire a coach, so we'd have that to ramble on for 2 weeks about. I think that's what would happen.
But Dan Enos isn't that good. Dan Enos isn't that good. He coached at Miami, man. Don't do it. Like
I
you're
agree.
stuck
I'm not
between
saying
a
there's a
rock
better
and a hard
option, but
place.
there would be the funness of a coach being fired. So
Yeah, you would be happy that Billy got fired, and then it would be the hopefulness of, okay, who's our next coach?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
there'd
just
be-
pray
yeah.
to God.
yeah, there'd
And
be
on
a
top
sense
of
of
that,
excitement for a little bit.
absolutely. And then you guys need to make the right athletic director hire. You guys got to. Strickland's got to be out.
We got a lot of
You
work to
can't.
do.
Yeah, you can't have one without the other. Well, at least when Miami fired Manny Diaz, we got rid of everybody.
You know it's bad when a Miami fan calls in with like advice. You know what I mean? You know you've hit rock bottom when a Miami fan feels confident enough to tell us how to manage our program. The shit's a complete shambles. That's
Hey,
where we're
listen.
at.
Hey,
That's
listen,
where we're
but
at right now.
at least your coach isn't stuck in a contract. Florida State gave Mike Norvell an extension.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I know.
true.
Mario's gonna win 10 games this year, and the same thing's gonna happen to you guys next year. Chi-Town, I appreciate it, bro. Good seeing you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, no problem, man. And next year you'll start off the season with another L. That's all good.
Oh, go Gators, bro. I'll see you.
All right, boy.
Oh, hell yeah, boys. Here we go.
Back to back.
Yeah, we're back, baby. Here we go.
I got good news. Our offense is 4 points better than Toledo's.
Solid.
Positives.
11 points worse defensively than Toledo's. That's
Not so positive.
That's true.
not positive.
Not so
Quit trying to
positive.
spin it, you sunshine pumper. I had nothing but faith because of you. You damn son of a gun. Bro. This is it's bad. No, it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch a good offensive performance for once.
That was fun. That made
That
it, I think,
wasn't FCS. I know Mississippi State's bad, but it wasn't an FCS team. You know,
it wasn't Sanford. We got a little bit we can build on, right? It was a true team. Now I can't even say that we won on the road because there was a total of like 6 fans there, so I don't know how much we
but the
can really claim.
cowbell, each cowbell accounts for 3 people. So
Okay, so 18.
add like 4 or 5, but still
Okay, so 24 people went.
ish.
I'm surprised that Billy didn't get up and then just hand the ball off religiously, 4 and out, 4 and out, 4 and out.
No,
Well-
he was kind of nice with this play calling today offensively.
Easy.
He was kind of nice with his play calling today offensively. I'll give him that.
That's I
There
tell
was
you
a
what,
couple-
that's probably the most work our tight ends have seen all since Mullen.
There was many times where I was like, of course he called that play right after he called the same exact play right before that. But he was offensively, it kind of got nice, but defensively, our defensive line is miserable.
Hey, real quick, 2 things. One, what annoyed me, and I shouldn't expect anything different, but at the end there, how we kind of just ran the clock out, didn't try to put the step on their throat. That shit annoys me. I should have known better. Number 2, your email's out there for everybody to see. So I hope everyone just sends you random ass emails.
Not yet, but since you brought it up, they probably will. Thank you. I check my email a lot, so thanks. I haven't got nothing yet, but
Everyone send Mason an email right now. Mason Diamond Brown.
follow my Twitter, Hope the Hey Gator, too, while you're at it. Shit.
You're a hoot, man. Is that a poppy? You're like my wife. What the hell are you doing?
Well, my girl got me on this.
Exactly. That's my cue to go. Mason, good seeing you, Bubba.
Have a nice one, bye.
Go Gators, Bubba. Hold on, my wife's texting me. She's gonna be a sick ass little painting store. All right, boys, let's get Gator Nation here. What's going on, man?
What's good, fellas?
How we doing?
I'll take the win, as always.
Got to
Yes,
decide
sir.
When you get one.
Definitely, I won't take up too much of y'all's time. Definitely got to do something about our defensive line. Our defense, I know that everybody keeps saying it. Everybody's harping on it. We have got to learn to get off of blocks. We have got to learn to tackle somebody. We have got to be more physical. We have got to do something. Ron Roberts was talking about, y'all already mentioned it. You know, he was talking about that he doesn't know that the players trust each other or whatever. Whose job is that?
Yep.
Whose job is that? That is your
Defender.
job, Ron Roberts. You literally threw yourself under the bus, and your players too, by the way. Definitely got to do something about our offensive line too. I'm not saying that they did terrible today. It was a step up. is in the right direction. So maybe they've got something a little bit worked out. We're starting to do better with our second and third strings than we do with our first strings. So maybe we should just start off with our second strings. How about that? Can we do that? Can we play all the young people?
There's a point. That's what I said with Trayon, right? It's like, look, like if you fumble the ball, if you run lackadaisical, there should be an accountability of like, look, and we've heard about how deep the rooms are in the competition. Then don't feel bad about sitting somebody. And it's like, look, dude, like your ass is on the line. Like, we're not here to make friends. I'm not here to be your buddy. You are not playing better than running back 1 and 2 right now, or 2 and 3, I guess. And it's like, prove to me why. Now he ran much harder in the second half. I will give credit when credit's due. Montrell looked way better in the second half, had a little more passion, a little more oomph behind it, and I loved it. I was like, look, I'll take it back, and maybe that's what Billy goes, see, it's what I told you so. But it's like, I mean, cut it shorter. Maybe he runs even harder. You know what I mean? I don't know. At this point, that's just Billy's personality. Like, I've given up on hoping that he might evolve or adjust or any of those things. Like, I have just he's beat me numb to expect anything different. So I'm not even gonna I can't get worked up about it. Like, what
You think he's too attached to his players?
Yeah,
I think he's just hard-headed. I don't even think it's an attachment. I think he's just hard-headed. I think it goes back to why we're even in this predicament in the first place. I think, I mean, that's a weird one. That's a tough one. I think in managing people in general, we get close to people and we all think like, oh, I just cut him loose. It's he's not performing well. And for somebody who's in a management role and has to manage people, it's not always the easiest to make that decision. So as hard as I am when I say these things, I can understand it to a certain extent, but there's also a time and a place where it's like, look, I love you, but you're killing me. I mean, the fact of the matter is, so
ball security was a problem today. We got to learn to hold on to the ball. You know, even little league kids, you know, they tell you, you know, I remember in middle school and high school, you know, whenever they fumbled the ball or something, they'd have to walk around with a football the whole day, you know?
Tight.
Right. Like, you know, and then everybody'd smack at it and try to see if they could get it out of their hands or something, you know, do something. Not going to hate on nobody. Mertz looked pretty good. I'm sorry, Cody, what'd you say?
Keep it high and tight.
Right.
Football.
I mean, Mertz looked good today. Can't hate on him. Lagway looked good today. Congratulations, Austin Barber. Anytime that offensive lineman gets a touchdown, I'm all about that. You know,
boys, put on stats.
Right. I gotta shout out to him. At least somebody wanted a touchdown today. I'll get off here, fellas. I just wanted to put my 2 cents worth in. I love what y'all do, man. I like to call in, like to talk.
I love you, man. I appreciate you showing support as always, guys. Even on a Saturday at 3:30 in the afternoon, I appreciate you.
Hey, even if it's I hope it's not the last one of the season, man. But anyway, like he said, we're going into the bye week with a win. Anytime that we get a win, that's always a good thing, man. Trying to build up from here. So let's go.
Go Gators. Hard to come by. We gotta appreciate him. Absolutely, man. Go Gators, man. Thank you. Jeremy Scroggins, $5 is some wise words for my 4-year-old son. The Gators chomped today. They did chomp. And look, I mean, we're not here to be negative. I know some people are going to take it as, you guys can't be. I'm extremely ecstatic. Trust me. I love it. But we got to also, I mean, our job is to be, we will respond to the game as the players should. There should be criticism after the game. I mean, you got Ole Miss putting up 46. Pissed they didn't put up more offense. So if they can get mad, we can get mad. And I refer to Ole Miss because that's going to be our head coach next year. So I just want to make sure we're in that same mindset. Christian Romney coming out of this hot and heavy. Hit me, Christian.
Yo, what up?
What up, baby?
Well, I got 2 major things, right? One is ETN is going to fucking demolish us, dude. Like, Kirby is not Billy. There's no respect or fairness once the ball is kicked off. He's going to run ETN all game, and he's going to have a Ray Davis game against us.
That hurts. All right, we're trying to enjoy ourselves, dude. What's up, Christian? We're having a good day. And then you got to come out. Look, you're 100% right. I think that's what kills me is like, even on this game, it's like, hey, let's take it easy on Levy. It's year 1. Demolish that man. Embarrass that man.
Yeah,
what are
exactly.
you talking about, bro? You are not here to make friends. If the roles were reversed, he would eat your lunch. Stop being a bitch. It's no more Billy Ballsack. It's Billy Bitchsack. I can't do it anymore. I'm pissed. But yeah, you're right. Kirby will show up on that given Saturday in November, and he will throw the ball twice if he can, just to prove a point. which
Yeah,
hurts.
he'll do to us what we did with Trayon Harris against them. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah. What was number 2? You had 2 major things.
The second thing was, you kind of touched on it earlier at the end of the first half, the timeouts. Either the timeouts should have been like, I know, and when I'm playing fucking NCAA, I know to call a timeout if I'm in the wrong package and they're no huddling and
Cody
just
is,
running the ball
a
down my
victim.
throat. Like, I know to do that. So
Cody is
either
a victim
stop
of
the
that.
touchdown or use the timeouts at the end of the half, because that's what you saved them for. It makes no sense.
Yeah, Cody can attest to that multiple times. When I get him in a defense, I will call the same play and just adjust a few things. He's like, I gotta get out of this defense. I gotta stop. You're bleeding me dry. And I'm watching them. I'm like, what are we? Call a timeout, bro. There's no
like
need to save
when
them.
it was 2nd and 6, the timeout should have been called there, and then we could have stopped them on 3rd down and then made them kick a field goal, not have their first touchdown.
Too much logical sense there for Billy. He can't do that.
Nope.
So
no logic.
great, solid 2 points though. Those are hot and heavy. The first one stung a little too hard.
I had to come out hot with the ETN one because that was really on my mind after that game, especially after that last drive where they just drove right down the field. I was like, dude, ETN is going to eat our lunch. Like, it's not going to be fun to watch.
I mean, we're going up against Tennessee that has 2,000 yards in offense. We're going to go against Georgia with ETN. We're going to go against Texas with Jared Gibson and Quinn Ewers. We're going to go against Ole Miss with Jackson. I mean, it's just the list goes on. The offense is
one positive though. If playing on the road in an enemy environment is what it takes to make our team actually play with some oomph, like maybe we shock the world and we ruin Tennessee's season. Maybe that happens, but yeah,
maybe 11 a.m. on the road for a sweet
fun.
spot. You know what I mean? 11 a.m. Central Times. That's where we need to be, boys. That's
even
where Florida
sad to
thrives.
say.
That's where we thrive. In the swamp, 7:30 at night. Nah, not our
Nope.
sweet spot. But on the road with 12 people in the stands, hey, I'll spit on you. You know what I'm saying? I'll get
There
you
you
riled
go.
up. All right, Christian.
All
I
right,
appreciate
man.
it,
I'll
big
let you get going.
Go Gators, man. Boys and girls, be sure to smash the like button. Just a little under 500 people in here. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. A lot of great games today. What, Cody?
Can we talk about the officiating real quick?
Oh, it's so bad. What is there to talk about? It's atrocious.
The blindside block. I mean, the guy was turned around and looked right at him, and Montrell hit him. And then the ticky-tacky pass interference on Denson. That's as good a coverage as you're going to get. I saw all last night. It was fine. And then today, it's not fine.
Let him play a little bit. I think he got a little too much, but yeah, I think there's a sweet spot in between that they just could not find. It felt like they were just looking to throw the flag on us. Somebody asked if we're watching the presser. Usually when it's on the road, we don't get it live. So I remember that from last year, just so you guys are aware. So I don't think we're gonna be able to see it. Maybe we can ask, and maybe it may be posted later on, but I don't remember us seeing it. Only 80 likes and 500 people. What are we doing, boys? Hollywood, hit me.
Hey, man. Say, man. In a better mood today. We done got a win, 45-28.
Where you at? I can't see you. Where's your no hat, no nothing? We drinking?
Man, none of that, man. I'm sober today, man. I'm on baby duty, man. My son running around acting crazy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's probably what we should drink, but I hear you.
Y'all sipping on Sudden?
No, I'm not. I'm just sipping on Celsius. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Hollywood. I mean, that's, yeah.
Well, if the Gators was 3-0, 4-0, I think we'd all be pretty fucked up.
Lattes are flowing.
You know, Graham Mertz played good. DJ Lagway played good. Some other bright spots. Jason Marshall, dude, he's really stepped up.
Contract year, baby.
He's really, yeah. But you know what fucking grinds my gears?
Go ahead.
Our fucking defensive line. Like, bro, so they're going to do this whole merch thing, this new thing where they get to put sponsors on the field, the signs. Our fucking sponsor should be like Sara Lee Butterbread or Marita or some shit. Our defensive line is so fucking soft. My problem with Billy Napier is he doesn't fucking grab nobody by the face mask. He has no energy. He's all just, oh yeah, fuck, did he just make a mistake? Dude, you see DJ Douglas is, oh my God. DJ Douglas?
Bridges over Douglas for sure. Bridges is way better.
My mom over fucking DJ Douglas. This dude is on the field. Listen, okay, I watched DJ Douglas run with his head down. You know what they call that shit? Stop staring at the ground, son. Stop staring at the ground. You got to look at what you're hitting. DJ Douglas is a prime example of somebody that's not there to play with the team. He's just gonna go out there hard-headed, think he's an all-star. He's getting shook fucking taking a knee. He wants to marry every quarterback he's played against. He's taking a knee for
him. To hit him, right?
Bro,
there was one play where he's, like you said, head down, and he's going to tackle him, and he like almost braces it, and the wide receiver spins. He looks like, where'd he go?
What you open your eyes? He closing his eyes when he hit. Open your eyes. And then it's also, okay, Billy, you could tell it's like, Billy, you ain't calling these plays. When they open it up and they go 5 wide sometimes, I don't think Billy's calling.
Oh, that's Callaway.
Yeah,
that's
Billy's not calling.
Billy's headset cuts off.
They mute him.
It's like, I got it.
Hey, boy. Yeah.
5 wide. Go, hurry. Coach's headset's out.
Yeah, when we get, like you said, Tennessee, oh my God, Ole Miss, Georgia.
It's gonna be comedic. I mean, that's what we're looking for. At this point, like it's gotten so far to one side, right? It's like, okay, now we just show up and it's like, it's going to be like just a complete bloodbath, or we might just actually shock the world. And like, that's where we're at. Both are worth a watch.
I feel like it's the best spot to be. Really.
The man has no nuts. What do you mean,
boys? We got to wrap. We want.
What do you mean?
Well, we got it right where we. I mean, are you not entertained? This is amazing.
It's 4th and 2. We're not playing.
We're not playing a video game. Hollywood. One linebacker. Four linemen.
One linebacker is 6 offensive linemen. We got 1 linebacker and 4 D linemen. Nobody attacks the lane or the gap. They stalemate the block. What are we reading and reacting for? These guys hit the hole 100 miles an hour. Fucking Lori Lightfoot for us wearing the #1 jersey is not even doing shit this game. He had a great block. That guy was a penalty. But when you look at basically player rating off of performance and IQ and mental mistakes, Montrell Johnson was Lori Lightfoot today. All that tap dancing shit, not attacking the hole, not hitting anybody in the fucking mouth. You're making mistakes, dude. You're costing us plays. We really, honestly, if Billy just would have stood to the side and say, you know what, Russ called the plays. Can we get Bateman on the phone again? We need to get Bateman back here. I made a fucking mistake, guys. I'm sorry. I fired the wrong guy. Ron Roberts is fucking twiddling his fingers.
Bateman left. Bateman left. He didn't get fired.
I'm sorry. He probably realized, like, the writing's on the wall. This guy's fucking head's in his ass. He doesn't know what's going on.
He got out with the rest of them.
I'm so disappointed that this is like the biggest, because I'm happy and I'm like, damn,
we won.
A shitload of real dogs to go against, and we know Billy Napier has no nuts. You're looking at a coach that's going to say, you know what, 4th and 2, let's go for it. 4th and 2, let's go.
What hurt me? It was 3rd and 3. And we're obviously in a nickel package because Denton's covering the tight end.
Their coach literally was like, you know what? If they stop us, they stop us. But I believe my guys are stronger and better. Let's fucking try.
I think, you know what? I think actually, now that we're talking about it, I think Billy was playing chess, Hollywood. And hear me out. I think they were like, let's just make the play calling so bad that Mississippi State overthinks it. They're like, there's no way. And so they were in a blender because they're like, there's a secret going to happen here. Maybe Billy's playing all of us. Could be.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Billy got to be taking the under. He got to be taking the other team to cover or some shit every time he. I don't know what's going on. ESPN needs to launch a fucking investigation. NCAA needs to launch an investigation.
I keep saying that he's stealing time because he's
like his mental state, dude. Are you like? It's 2 things. If you believe that your guys are there and then your guys don't have your back, like Ron Roberts come out talking about they don't believe in each other. Well, if I don't believe somebody's not going to do it, I'm going to do it. I don't see 11 guys hustling to the ball. So that's kind of just like bullshit. They don't believe in you.
I only see a couple.
Yeah. They don't believe in you, bro.
We had 12 guys on the field too. Don't forget. We had
when Kelby Collins was on the field, and he's a freshman. He's following leadership, supposed to be on the field. That's coaching. It's coaching. Special teams keeps winning the day. I'm tired of special teams being the best reason the best thing on the field. And
hey, Rocco Underwood, boys. Rocco Underwood for interim head coach. Hollywood, I appreciate you. He's always been fired up. Tell us someone you said, hey, tell them we love them. Go Gators. Have yourself a good Saturday. Relax in 2 weeks. Hey, take a week off. Take a week off, all right?
Get some rest. Cold bottles of water today.
Later, Bubba. Hollywood. Always a pleasure when he calls in. Moving on, boys and girls, to Kyle Hines.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah. A few things. We got the win, so let's celebrate. Probably not going to be very many more this year, so got to take it. My biggest issue is the staff consistently fails to put the best players on the field. And it's a weekly issue. And it's like, at what point do they figure out who the best players are? That's my biggest thing. But.
Yeah, I agree. It just goes back to the decision making on Billy, right? Whether it's not having a killer instinct, whether it's time management, whether it's hiring the right coaching staff, whether it's putting the best players in. Like what did I say? Mizell, I think I joked around. Mizell has that big breakaway run where Montrell gets called for the blindside block that wasn't a blindside, it was an actual football block. We just got a bunch of pansies calling the plays here. Swear to goodness, we didn't see Mizell for the rest of the game. And I said he won't catch another ball. That guy caught the ball on a 3-yard slant route and took it for 98 yards, basically. But not just up the field, do-si-doed around everybody. And they're like, you know what? He looked too good up there. He's screwing up our yak. He's trashing up our low yardage here. He's gonna ruin my over here. I can't do it. We didn't see him for the rest of the day. It blows my mind.
I think Mizell had
my mind. Give it to Spirito.
3 touchdowns called back.
Mizell was probably the best player on the field on offense.
I think Trayon Webb.
Ball
you could argue it. You could argue it. Ball didn't run enough. I think Webb consistently looked the best, personally. I don't like I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I think Mizell looked great, too. I love Mizell.
I think we have 3, maybe 4 backs better than our starter right now.
I think I could get a run in there, a couple average at 8 yards.
The other thing is the defense. The defense looks awful, but everybody's blaming the defensive line. But when it's 3rd and 2 and an obvious run set, and we have 3 defensive linemen, and we're sending Jordan Castell on a creeper,
no, that's
the
not the line.
They're completely out of whack. Of course, we're not going to get a push. It's like,
yeah, I agree. It's a combination of all of it. It's so it's bad when you don't even know who's in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, again, at my work, when we have guys take calls, they have a script they have to follow. And so if you're having a bad day, I always go say, look, if we're following the script and we're staying on par, it's easy to fix it. It's like, hey, we missed this part of the script, we missed that. When you're not on script, I don't even know where to start. And that's where we're at. Nobody knows where to start.
We have a 450-pound defensive lineman playing 70 snaps a game. It's like,
that's a problem.
I'm like, Big Desmond's had a great offseason. I was like, Big Desmond's had a good offseason. Guys, I'm tired watching him. He plays more than anybody else out there. He plays more than
I feel bad for him.
Boone
it's
like
not
3
his
times.
fault. He's playing well. He just plays way too many snaps.
Well, I don't think he can get off in time for the sub, I think is what it is. But I don't think Justice Boone plays for us anymore. He'll come in.
Boone barely plays. Collins barely plays. McCray plays sparingly. He's probably the best player on the line. It's crazy.
Boone comes in, does a couple seatbelt celebrations, and then he's off. All right, I guess that was cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a mess. But the offense looked pretty good. There's no way Billy was calling plays. We actually spread out the personnel. Our receivers weren't running into each other on their routes. It looked a lot cleaner today. But
it was
Sanford.
It was Mississippi State
versus UCF. You expecting to see more Callaway offense or what? Billy?
I mean, I would hope so. Just spread the speed on the field out. That's the biggest issue. We have all these bunch sets, and we have receivers running into each other, and it's just a disaster. Spread the field out.
They got a week to figure it out.
Hopefully we can stop the run. I doubt it.
Hopefully we can. Kyle, I appreciate you calling in on your drive, man. Good seeing you. Go Gators. Hopefully we'll see you in 2 weeks with another smile on your face, Bubba. Appreciate you. Jax 904 says, y'all are overreacting to Montrell. I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to get yelled at. Look, you have an opinion, and your opinion is valid. Maybe we are overreacting. I feel like I'm in a bad place right now mentally with Florida Gators, and I may be overreacting on things because we were always been high on Montrell. I'm not necessarily saying that he's quit on the team. I think he's still – I mean, the guy came off a scope 2 weeks ago. That might be playing a factor. But when I see a guy jogging on a slant the 3rd play in the game, I'm going to lose my shit. That's just is what it is. The fumble, am I overreacting on the fumble? Yes, but again, mentality-wise, it's like, look, if you're going to drop the ball, which I understand it's part of the game, whatever, and the backs behind him are playing lights out, it's like, look, dude, if I can't trust you, but these guys are right behind you, and I need you to feel the heat. I need you to feel a little threatened, so you play with that sharpness. I need you dialed. I need you locked in. Like, that just, to me, is like just basic one-on-one shit. I'm not overreacting because here's the thing. what we say, nobody gives a shit. He's gonna he'll put Montrell 19 more times, whether he fumbles it or not. And when he fumbled it 3 years ago, game 1 against Utah, I was like, it's all right. Give Montrell the ball. The guy hasn't fumbled in like 6 years, and the guy has not fumbled until today. But I wasn't mad about the fumble. I was mad about the lack of energy. I was mad about the concrete that he had in his foot, and I was mad about his lackadaisical run around the football field. 850 Gator, hit me with the juice, baby.
Man, this is weird territory. I've never felt so conflicted by a 17-point win, man. But I would say, you know what I mean? Mertz looked good today. I really think Callaway called most of the offense today. We actually spread out the field a little bit. Not so many bunch sets. But, man, that defense is, I'll say it again, that defense is low oil pressure, high oil temperature. I mean, that defensive line just gets beat around like a first grade and a fifth grade recess, man.
they get bullied, bro. I don't understand it at all. I
don't get it.
I love to.
And I would say,
Billy, go ahead.
I would say this too, man. DJ Douglas is the worst safety I've ever seen in the history of University of Florida. And I will take Trey Dean over DJ Douglas without a second thought, man.
I have to agree.
It's been bad, man. It's been
Bridges needs to go there. Bridges actually flies around and wants to hit people.
And we heard lies about DJ Douglas too. What upsets me is if we ask Billy who was the play caller, he'll be like, I can't talk about it like it's Fort Knox. Billy, you gave the other team the lineup for DJ today. You told him what plays he was going to be in on. Defense can prepare like, hey, there's going to be a mobile quarterback coming in on these 6 plays, but you won't tell us who called the plays. Billy, nobody gives a shit. We know what's coming. It doesn't matter who's calling it. Like, what are you preserving? I don't get it.
And I didn't know what does Chatfield see in. I'm sorry, man. I cut you off.
You're good. He's hiding his hand for Tennessee, Georgia, and all the big,
you're
big
right.
guys.
You're right. My apologies. My apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
And I didn't know what does Chatfield see in Jackson and Banks, because I've yet to see those guys get any pressure, man. I haven't seen no backfield party, no sack.
I mean, I didn't see much of Jackson today at all.
I
Banks
don't know
had that one big play, but yeah, Cam's been kind of MIA.
Well, we've lost some guys on the defensive line. I don't think they have any choice.
I mean, bro, at this point, I'd rather see DeAndre Robinson and the other young guys out there. You know what I mean?
Pyburn played a lot on the edge, which he was a little over possessive, but at least he played with passion.
And at running back, man, I literally think Jacoby Jackson's our best back right now. Jacoby, Ball, Webb, that's the trio right there. That's the trio. That is the trio. I mean, I like Montrell, but it's like ever since that first season, man, it hasn't been there. He just regressed season after season.
Yeah, and look, Andy Staples came on and he says, hey, like, who replaced these guys that left? And Trevor Etienne was the one that I said from the get-go. So that's the one guy, like, I hate to see him go, and he's a great football player. But to me, it's a little bit more of a dime a dozen situation where there's, and you can see that, like, we don't seem to have an issue with running backs. And the line blocked a little better, which is good, which allowed those guys to explode. But even run blocking, Trail Webb's a beast. Guy was leveling cats. So
yeah.
Look at the contradict. Well, 850 Gator, I appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you for your thoughts and your opinions. The chat, you got the chat right up now on the defensive line, so thank you for that.
You know, I got to cause a little controversy. Go Gators, baby.
Go Gators, man. Millionaire Trader Alex, what up, baby?
What's going on, y'all?
Tell me,
Another
baby.
win.
Y'all hear me?
Another
Man,
big win.
It's the big win. I won't call it a real big win, but, you know, Mississippi State sucks so bad. Just watching them against us, I was like, who's going to suck the worst this game? We're talking about the frivolous penalties on both sides of the ball. Hey, Montrell had the hardest hit today. He hit harder than the whole defense all day with that one penalty.
Got flagged for it.
Yeah.
That's why these guys are playing so soft. They hit somebody, they get yelled at.
Right. Because defense, there's no pass popping. When you see a guy in open field and it's time to come clean up on the tackle, these guys coming like to hug each other and try to fall down to tackle. Lay him out, man. Lay him out. Did y'all see the tackle on the sideline with Grayson Howard on the running back? He just kind of falls out. He plops down and fall backwards like this. You're supposed to lay him out.
Well, I can't really.
Our defense is super duper pin cushion
was tired because he was running all over the football field. That's why he was falling down. He was tired of doing everybody's job.
Then DJ Douglas, they just need to start sticking him on the field. We seen it last week, but
Bridges.
why is he? Hey, Bridges got to play more snaps. Just let him play Iron Man's man. Work him a little bit harder for stamina. Something.
Douglas is getting thrashed this calling show.
We did better. We did better today.
You know what's funny is we're gonna have this show. We're gonna have this show where we all basically come into consensus that DJ is just not it, right, Douglas? 2 Saturdays from now, promise you, hand to God, he's gonna be named captain. That's what's gonna happen, and the guy's gonna get the most on the football field. And Twitter and everybody's gonna go absolutely apeshit. That's I foresee it happening. Look, I've studied Billy. I got the guy dialed in. I usually can support him, but now it's just like I'm the opposing defense. I know what you're gonna run, and I'm just gonna have my day with it at this point.
Who was your
I just don't
bright
like the
spots,
scheme at all.
Alex?
We don't even match up when it comes down to the formations. When they go 3 wide and 4 wide, we still got 2 backers on the field, or the other creeper linebacker on the outside. One of those guys got to come off the field and bring in a nickel back, another nickel. And then when they load up the box, we should be running like a true 4-3 and put 8 and drop the safety in the box when it's time to stop the run.
We don't adjust.
We don't do it.
Anything.
We just don't do it.
Yeah, we just sit on our play calling and just go with it. It's atrocious.
Who's your
bright spot on offense and defense, Alex?
Bright spot on offense. Believe it or not, Ada Mizell and Badger did step up and make plays, and Shamir DK on special team. That was huge.
Yeah.
On defense, defense was so bad today, man. They just let them run up and down the field, man.
Marshall
I would say Bridges, man.
Bridges and Marshall.
Jason Marshall. Jason Marshall did ball out. He did ball out. He's been balling out all year long.
Yes, sir.
Well, Bridges played well today too.
He did. I appreciate you giving us a ring, man. As always, good to see you. We got a few people left, and then we're gonna watch the presser. They just posted the presser. It's 15 minutes long, so we're gonna end the show with that. But Alex, I appreciate you calling me, guy. Good to see you, man. Go Gators.
Yeah, go Gators, guys. Good hollering at you boys, man. I'll see you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Big Blue Horse, $5 says, once upon a time, wins like this were expected, not celebrated. This win is not vindication. It's still a crap show out there. Nothing's changed. Just trying to live my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to enjoy my Saturday here. Cole.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Dude, I think everyone's already taken my points, so I won't complain about too much. I'm grateful for a win, but I think the one thing, because obviously I live here in Utah. I love the University of Utah. Not as much as I love Florida, but I'm kind of sick of Billy telling everybody what's going to happen. Just because you look at Kyle Whittingham and how he runs Utah, and everything is just such a close, kept secret with that program. Like Cam Rising, he's going to suit up, he's going to come out, and then he's not going to play. He's going to take all the first team warm-up snaps, do all of that. Why can't we just do that? I just want, here's honestly what I want, is I just want to see Billy just stop giving anyone any information and just go out there and shut everyone up.
Just play the damn game. And look, and Kyle lives in Mormon country. Those guys got to be a straight arrow. You know what I mean? And I think Kyle's doing it right.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think the other thing, Stephen Harris said it the other day, is just that it seems like Billy's a fire extinguisher for any kind of momentum or upbeat tempo. And I think that's just the other thing that I hate to see, because it seems like at times we get this momentum and our defensive line will do good and they'll play good and everyone has this momentum. And I feel like it's after those drives, they go off to the sidelines. They're sitting out while offense is on the field. And then it's just Billy has a fire extinguisher and they come back out and don't play, and just let us get walked over. And so I think those are just the frustrating moments to see, especially in wins like this, where it's it's awesome to have a win, but it's, it's
we try to give it away. We still try to give it away at times. It was very frustrating to see.
And so the boys are awesome. I'm grateful we got a win today, but I think there's a lot we can learn from it, and I hope that during this bye week they choose to improve. And I just want to see momentum carried through an entire game.
And into another week too. That'd be great to see. We'll see them.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
for real. But Montrell's hit, that was my favorite part of the whole game.
finally had some life, and they again, the reps extinguished us out. We can't catch a break with these fire extinguishers. But Cole, appreciate you.
Hey.
Beautiful weather there in Utah, man. Good to see you as always.
It's great. Good to see you guys. Have a good one.
Go Gators, Bubba.
Go Gators.
Travis.
What's up, brother?
Oh, we're not working today. This guy's
Yeah,
off.
I'm actually cleaning up. I start on my new job in a couple weeks. I'm going to Arkansas for training tomorrow, actually, for a trucking job. Give Billy an extension. You know, we won. Praise God. You know, no, don't do all that.
Don't do that. Don't say that. They will. You know they will.
Yeah. Ultimately now we're talking about the biggest things here, right? Hayden Hanson, I believe he caught a touchdown and he was a captain. I do like him because he actually is on lockdown Gators, so he seems like a cool dude. So I kind of feel like that connection there. Allie is always fun. But really though, you know, where do we go from here, man? I mean, do we just go ahead and get Billy out? I've been hearing different podcasts. How do we know that Kiffin even wants to come here? It seems like there's more pressure here than there would be at Ole Miss. You know, Ole Miss, you go 10-2 every year. But here I'm hearing we're expecting the SEC championship, we're expecting national championship. Everybody's like, well, if we fire Billy now, you know, it's the red shirt deal. And if we wait a couple weeks, but see, we want him gone now. You know, I mean, we really want the man. We'll help him pay. You know, I mean, I'm sorry to say that. He may be a nice guy, but if we don't see improvement, I really think we're gonna fall bad. And it's not necessarily fall. I mean, I don't really see how we could get much worse than what we are now. I mean, heck, we beat a team that's actually probably worse than us. But you know, look at Florida State. That one's coming up. That may be a shootout for us. Who knows? You know.
What do you feel like,
Jake
Travis? Do you feel like fire him?
Do I now?
You want to fire him mid-season, or do you just let him ride it out and just tell him like, hey, this is done? You're paying the guy either way.
Yeah,
I don't know. We lose. I mean, if we ride out and get heartbroken at the end of the season like we always are, if we ride out, his buyout won't be as much at the end of the season as it is now. What I've been hearing.
January 1st. There's like a date on it. It'd be a little bit less, but then we're behind the 8 ball and recruiting. It's a fine line. Look, we don't get paid. The big bucks makes the decision, Travis, and we also didn't make the decision that put us in this position. So thankfully that we get to sit aside to it. There's so many moving pieces to it before. I don't think we should dwell on it too long, but the Lane Kiffin thing.
I got one more. I got just another thing say real quick is do you think if we were to fire Billy now, maybe our team might win a few more games, knowing that, you know, they might get head in the right direction? Because I'm seeing the Mullen effect right now to where Billy's not doing like, oh, we're going to put the best player on the field. He's got that favoritism thing going on. And I mean, he may like this guy Spirito that played last week. You know, where was he at today? You know, I mean, I didn't, you know, I don't know.
Well, Travis, I appreciate you calling in, man. As always, tell Mama Wilson we said hi. As always, enjoy your new job today, man, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Go Gators.
Just say a prayer for me. Like I said, I got 3 weeks of training in Arkansas, and then I'll be back here in Florida, being a trucker. So I got a Family Dollar account. I'm going to be doing you know, on the Gulf Coast here. But say a prayer for me in Arkansas, and I love y'all guys, and go Gators.
Be good, man. Be safe. Go Gators, Bubba. Ty Griffin to close us out. Ty, hit me with the juice, Bubba.
Hello. Anyway, so it was my first time calling in. So, anyway, everyone's been talking about the run defense, and the main thing with that is I don't know how much. From what I was seeing, it looked like it was every bit as the linebacker's fault for the run as much as the lineman, because there was probably, I think, and we didn't get as many sacks. The defensive line more than a few times I saw get pressure enough to disrupt the play. So that was one thing, but most of the times there was big runs. The line, from what I saw, the lineman pinched well, and Pup Howard missed a tackle, or I forget, I don't really know most of their names because they're all new, but they all seem to be, the linebackers could not fill the holes right, which is there's only, if you put the hole there for the linebacker to go through and he doesn't fill his hole, then there's not much you can do anyway. So that's all.
Sure, yeah. I think, look, that kind of goes to play calling a little bit, right? Not filling the gaps properly, things like that. Again, the defense as a whole had many, many errors today.
Yeah, for sure. I liked Billy's play calling a lot more today, but I feel like I think a lot of it's to do with the fact that the Mississippi State is just not good. But
I agree. I think we were able to get away with a few things. I don't think the play calling was that much more elaborate than what it normally is. I feel like the things just opened up because defensively they weren't disruptive.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and they were able to run their ball down their throats at the end. But also at the end of the game, I consider we are up 42-21 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they're running the ball. I feel like a lot of it was we were just in pass play, and if they wanted to run the ball for 6 yards and keep the clock going, we were going to let them do that. So
a lot of young kids out there too.
Yeah, for sure. But I was impressed by the goal line stand we had there, especially because they were at like the 4, and they had sort of the BS pass interference, and they set them up 4 times again. That was the most fight I've seen out of our defense all year.
That was fun to see. That was finally nice to see a little bit of fire in a moment like that.
Yeah, even on that fumble they had, I don't think he would have gotten in the end zone anyway. I think they had the edge pretty well sealed off. So I don't know. Granted, I think their line or offensive line is so bad that probably contributed something with it too. It'll be interesting to see what they can do against UCF.
For sure. Well, Ty, I appreciate you calling in, big guy.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Go Gators. You too, buddy. Chester Zimmerman says $5. We should and do expect SEC national championships. More than that, we can achieve championships. That's why top coaches want to take a shot. 100%. 100% agree with that. Great call, Ty. Yeah, even Famous is saying that the rush was not there, that the linemen were pinching as well, which we'll break down more on Monday for Champs Corner. Do we want to watch the presser, boys? Is that what we want to do, Cody?
Yeah, we can go ahead. Real fast, though. I'm going to say this. As bad as the defense was during the, obviously with the defensive line rush, they did play more base defense, which I enjoyed because they pretty much S-nayed most of the creeper stuff. The only creeper stuff they did, they got blown apart on during the pass pro. So I think maybe possibly we might be evolving on defense. If we can stop the run, the defense can actually save itself. But go back and watch it. Way less creepers today than in the past. And the defense looked like they knew where they were supposed to be during the pass pro or pass coverage.
Quick update. We got LSU up 14-10 against UCLA. Oklahoma State's up 3-0 against Utah. Notre Dame is down to Miami of Ohio 0-3. And Michigan's up 7-0 against USC.
Michigan's running the ball.
Run the ball. Run the damn ball. Let's go see what Billy had to say.
Okay, man, it feels good to win a game. I think we did enough to win today. I was really impressed with. I thought offensively we had some tempo about us. I thought we played well around the quarterback, and I thought the quarterbacks did a really good job. Kind of being the point guard of the offense and distributing the ball. We had some balance. Outside of I think we had a 3-and-out early, and then we fumbled. I thought we did a lot of good. I think we started both halves a little slow, but once we settled in, I thought we moved it well. Defensively, at times we did a lot of good things. I thought we did a good job getting off the field on third down in the first half, but there's there's 3 or 4 or 5 possessions there that where we disappear, and I think we have to be. We were a little more consistent across the board today, but we know that there's going to be more consistency.
Good take.
Required.
That's probably
the
the best
rush
shake
and
of
coverage
his
got to
career.
work together. Overall, the rush defense has got to get shored up, and we have to eliminate some of these penalties that we had. We got away with a couple on offense. We overcame them, and then defensively, we had a few that were costly. So another good day in the kicking game. I thought we did a lot of good there. The specialists were sharp. We gave up 1 kickoff return, and I think maybe got out to the 35. Outside of that, big punt return that turned into points, and then big field goal there at the end to make it 3 scores.
Billy, you adjusted your quarterback rotation slightly, but it seemed to work out pretty well. Just what went into it going into and your thoughts on how DJ and Grant.
Hey, you got the water bottle open. All right, we're 2-0 today. Okay, just
hey, hold on. Are we gonna make a natty run?
I mean, we're on a little bit of a burner right here, boys. Okay,
I mean, we're on the win. Natty run.
The wind beneath my wing.
Yeah.
Baby.
So really, I think we just evaluating how the week went. Just in terms of Graham being back healthy, really was impressive this week in practice. I thought he had a great week, just really sharp. I mean, the ball was jumping out of his hand. And then DJ obviously got some great experience last week. And then we just kind of went with our gut there, kind of what we felt like was best for the team. We're still committed to playing DJ. And, I think today he showed that he'll get a little better the more experience that he gets. I think he'll improve. So I think we're getting the best of both worlds there. Both guys make our team better. And we used DJ's legs a little bit today, not knowing that Graham was really healthy. So, again, I think this is the best thing for our team, and both guys played really well.
How do you feel about all the guys that got involved at the skill positions? Wide receiver, tight end, running back. You guys had a lot of players step up.
Yeah, in a perfect world, that's who we are. I think the quarterback is making good decisions. We're distributing the ball based off the defense. And I think that's what we did well today. We took what the defense gave us, and we were spot on. I think the decision-making was really good. Handful of incompletions, but outside of that, I thought we were on point.
Your thoughts on the call against Montrell Johnson on that incredible play by Aiden Mizell?
Yeah, no, I saw it. Look, they've got a hard job to do, much like we have a hard job to do. Those are tough judgment calls, right? The point of view there, the
Come
angle.
on, Billy.
We don't have anything to do with it. We can't control it. So
I mean, that's fair.
They
we're
can't
not going to
control
spend
it.
time
That's fair. That's fair.
worrying about it. We overcame it. That's a good thing. And there'll be some things that we can coach Montrell there. He may be able to save it, right? Post the guy out, play with low hands, right? Use some of the kicking game tools that we teach.
Let's make them softer.
So,
Good call, Billy.
ultimately,
Love that. Get that extinguisher out.
We'll look at the tape a little closer when we see it. I haven't seen the video.
I think it's a play by Aiden, though.
Yeah, no, I predicted. I told Aiden pregame I thought it was going to be a great day for him. And look, he still
Did you
made
tell
that
the
play.
opposing sideline too?
We still got a chance to see him. He did a lot of good things run after catch today. His speed shows up, and he's another young player that's gaining confidence. And with Trey Wilson out, he was kind of the third guy that we pushed to the forefront there, and he made the most of his opportunities.
How critical the option play where they kind of botched that?
Mhm.
You guys get it, and then DJ comes in, you guys get 93 yards.
I think Billy got an extension. He looked way too
momentum play. And really great to see our defense kind of stand up there. And again, we know that there's multiple opportunities to prevent even getting into that position. But a big stop. I thought we called it well right there, not just the fourth down, but first, second, and third to get it to fourth. I thought Jack Pyburn was phenomenal today. I don't know if anybody was taking note. I mean, I just thought he made a bunch of plays, disruptive. Played more snaps today.
My boy.
And, deservingly so. So I think he was right in the middle of that fourth down stop.
Last year, the offense came on the second half of the season pretty well, kind of like what we saw today, scored a lot. The defense, though, was hard to overcome at times. What are you seeing maybe? Is there something different or something that gives you a little more hope that it's not going to be that same scenario once you guys are coming out of the bye and that you're just going to have to outscore teams?
Well, look, we are what we are. I mean, I don't have any other answer for you other than I think we're capable of better. I think we can play better. I think we can coach better. And look, we've got an open day here. We need to take a good look in the mirror on both sides of the spectrum, players and coaches. And maybe we need to adjust who plays and who doesn't play. I still think that we need to handle the tempo better. I think ultimately a lot of their success was built around the tempo, and we know we're going to play teams that do that in the future, and we got to get ready for it. So it's good to win a game like that and go into the open day. And now, I told them in the locker room, I said, look, we're going to rest and recover, and we're going to take care of guys and all that. But when you show up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, we're working. And we have work to do to improve, and we've got to put all of our heads together to try to get it shored up. But I do think we played well around the quarterback. Okay, I think when we protect the quarterback,
no complaints about the O-line today.
We're capable
O-line way
of
better.
distributing the ball. I think we have skill.
Rob's still on the hot seat, though.
We played really efficiently today. We need to do that, and we called it aggressive because I think that's who we got to be. I think we need to use tempo. We need to be more aggressive. Certainly, we got a capable group.
Coach, when you look at the defensive
Sucking me
backs
back
with some
in,
of the
baby.
bang plays, how do you talk to you guys about not being complacent and still being aggressive when they're getting some of those bang calls going against them? What is the message to kind of continue to get them driving on the football?
That's a great call.
Yeah, secondary, I think, is a position where confidence is key. And I think much like the offensive line, you've got 5 players that are working together, and you got to be on the same page. I mean, it's got to be, it's alignment, it's leverage, it's knowing where your help is at, it's eye discipline, it's fundamentals. And I think ultimately we'll be able to look at the tape and coach some of these guys relative to things that they can do better in those areas. But we did play tighter coverage. I thought there were times out there where, we played legal and we were able to break up some passes and get off the field. And some of those are bang. I think you got to, without taking the aggression away, just coaching the technical part in terms of what they can do better.
Seemed like they were getting you on a few runs down the middle too. Is that alignment or tempo or physicality or?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, we got to get it fixed. And look, you want to play really good defense, you got to be strong up the middle. And it's discouraging, right? Because it's at the core of what you do. And I think we've got the personnel in there to be really good. And again, you got to give Mississippi State some credit, right? They ran it into the light box and then they threw it when we were loaded up in there, right? So the RPO conflict was on full display today.
That is true.
And Levy's good at that.
Wasn't y'all
That's
just
what
called
he's made his
dumbass
living
shit?
doing. So we got to get to the stuff where maybe we can show something and change the picture a little bit. And we did that a little bit in the second half. We got to get better. There's no question about it.
Some guys were missing though.
What's that?
Some guys are missing in there too.
Right.
A few guys are going to play.
Sure.
And then you're missing Trey Wilson. What's it say about the skill positions depth, as you just kind of alluded
Well,
to?
Mizell in particular is a player that we felt strongly about. He's had a great offseason. Had a good camp. I think he's kind of in that 4th, 5th spot. Guy can run, man. And his
He only makes 15 minutes feel like 45. My
hands
God.
have improved. I think Coach Gonzalez has done a good job. And Aiden's done a good job. He's tougher. He's more physical. That's an area where he needs to continue to grow. But just the ball skills, the play speed, some of the things you saw out there today are what we saw in high school. And again, Aiden could have went anywhere in the country. He's an elite track speed, 6'1". He's got a bright future in front of him.
Given how well Graham was playing the first half, when you guys were backed up against your own 10, was there any thought to not putting DJ in that
Good
situation?
question.
And then what do you think of him proving you right?
Good question, Zach.
Yeah, no, I think it works best. These things work best.
If you guys didn't hear, I thought the same thing when they were back on the 20, which I said the play calling came out, it looked pretty flat, but DJ went down and scored. It was like we were on our 15. I was like, wow, they're sticking to their playbook, which I felt was a dumb play at that time. It's like, yes, I understand you have your quarterback set to play at certain slots, but you're putting your guy in a, your rookie guy in a tough situation where you need to go down and score. And then the play calling was horrible outside the third down. They called for a quarterback sneak, which should have been stopped. But DJ Lagway is an incredible athlete. Busted through in the play with the drive was able to develop. But great question by Zach. Like, at any point did you think like, hey, maybe we should alter that? I don't know if you guys could hear him on your side, so I wanted to reiterate it.
When you define the plan and you stick with the plan, and you got to play the long game a little bit, and you got to coach the player through it. You got to, and we practice those situations with the players. He knows how to manage the game, and he did a great job. He did what he was coached to do, and I thought, I want both those guys to lead our team. I want both of them to have a positive effect on our team, and both have that ability. The team respects and loves both those guys, and they affect different parts of the team. DJ affects the younger part of our team. Graham is more established, and has the respect of the entire team. It's his team. He's the leader of the team. So it works best when they're on the same page. They're encouraging each other. They're working together throughout the week. They're preparing together, and there's a confidence and an encouragement, a selflessness that I think is best for both players and for our team. So
you started the press conference by saying, "Hey, nice to get a win." I mean, how does this feel for you personally? You see the work get rewarded for the players and going on the road in this kind of environment.
Yeah, it's good to win on the road in this league. It's always tough, and this can be a challenging place to play. Look, we have more work to do. Okay, we won today, but we are very much a work in progress. Okay, and this group can get so much better. I mean, we got so many individual players, position groups, and units on our team that we're not even close to being who we can be, and they know that. Okay, that's what I told them in the locker room, and I think we saw flashes of it today, but we have to become a more consistent team. And I think that's going to be the emphasis here in the open date. And look, I just want to see a little more scrap, a little more fight. In particular on defense, some of these situations that we have today. I mean, we got
easy. Don't start talking dirty now, you little bastard.
We got to challenge the leadership.
Spit on me. Woo!
We have to
Scrap.
get a little bit more out of them. I think hopefully that's what's going to be for us to have success in the future. We got to play complimentary ball, and at some point, we got to play really good defense.
Spanked him on the way out. I'm telling you, boys.
Ron in the box, and how do you feel like that impacted?
Ron was in the box. Confirmed.
Yeah, I do think we got it in better. I think it helped. I think he did that at Auburn the last 2 years, and I think ultimately he and I both agreed that would be best for the team. He has a good game day eye up there.
Where's Austin?
He's
trapped somewhere in a jail cell somewhere. Him and Callaway.
But I do think just his ability to see it, call it quicker, get the call in, and for those guys to go play. So I think a lot of the things that we did early in the game, I think there was some benefit to that.
Was he communicating with the mics from upstairs?
Yes.
Do you think you guys will do that moving forward?
I do.
Marcus Burke had a pretty solid performance as well as Aiden did. He had a touchdown catch in the corner of the end zone there. What have you seen from Marcus throughout the season and today?
Sucking me back in, baby.
Well, Burke is a player that flashes, right? I think I've always felt strongly that Burke is a very capable player. It's just about doing it every day, and that's the challenge for a lot of parts of our team, for a lot of young players. Can you do it every play? Can you do it every day, right? And ultimately, that's who we are. So, Burke's a talented player.
I think Billy was watching the show before
I want
he
him
went on
to
his
do
press
it every day. And obviously, he's capable of making plays, but he needs to be much more consistent throughout the week, to earn more of a role in our team. But he stepped up today, and I'm hopeful he can do that more consistently in the future.
I don't know if you know Austin Barber. He's kind of a man around Gainesville. So how'd you feel about his touchdown today?
Not going to be able to tell that guy anything.
What do you want to get accomplished during the bye week?
Who was that?
Well, I think ultimately
his man ultimately
take a day and get him out of the building tomorrow. We have to develop practice plans that reflect the areas where we need to improve, and that'll be the challenge on all three parts of our team. We're going to get some guys back that are injured and unavailable now, which will be beneficial. Self-scout.
Yeah, he's not saying it. Hey, real quick. We're back. Come on, baby. I'm out that belly, baby.
Hey, listen.
Gotta get a little scrap in them. So we gotta get a little scrap. How about it? Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah, podcast. Come here, baby. We're back, baby. Come here. Yeah, Billy said we need a little scrap in them. You know what I'm saying? Say go Gators. Say go Gator. Turn the light on. Say go Gator. Can you say it? Look, you're right there.
What's up, B?
You gonna stop talking now? Oh, is that Cody?
What's up, B?
Is that Cody? Oh, you hear him?
What's up, B?
Go
Gators?
Yeah.
Abby.
You being a baby?
Mama. Mommy.
Mommy uppy.
CB, hurry.
All right. Rough day for the B-Meister.
I know.
Rough day for the B-Meister.
Teething stuff. Hey, listen, Billy's sucking me in just like Tiffany did after the possum incident. Okay.
Is she reeling you back in? Can we tell the story? Can we tell the story? You sure we won't put Tiff out like that?
Go ahead. You just from your point of view. Go ahead.
So apparently, hey, story time now, boys. Call-in show's over with. Cody worked all day. Like it was like a 12-hour day from what I heard. This is my side from what I heard. All day in the hot heat, working on cars up the hill 2 miles and down the hill and back up the hill 2 miles to get that's what he's got to do to go from truck to the tool shed. That's how brutal it is. Comes home to his wife laying in bed, not with another man. No. That would have been way better than this. Not with another man, but with an animal. Not a cat, not a dog, not a bird or a peacock or a parrot maybe, or even a ferret. No. A baby possum.
Wrapped up in a baby blanket.
Wrapped up in a baby blanket as if to keep from him like he wouldn't notice. I mean, in shambles. Cody was in shambles, I tell you. His first wife cheated on him. He's like, I would rather her just done that.
Not cap. No, this is true. This is
true.
factual.
This is true. What in the world? Look, you can't really comprehend it. I don't know.
Dude, she has a thing for animals. I don't know.
Look at Miss Took a Swamp Donkey. Is she my best friend? Apparently the dogs were trying to kill the possum, and so she saved the possum. She was playing possum. Possums get a bad rep. Maybe we're in the wrong here. I thought for sure we would have the people. This is crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong.
This is crazy. Arkansas is doing miracles. I'm watching Notre Dame. Michigan's up 14-3 because USC is a complete dumpster fire. They got a big stop there. I was thinking we could do a little bit of a watch party.
Did I overreact, guys? I didn't talk to her for 24 hours after the possum.
I'm sure she was ecstatic about that, though. She probably wasn't even concerned about you talking to her. She probably did it on purpose. I need no fashion. Well, I think it was a successful call-in show. It was great seeing everybody. I'll tell you that. What's going on with this Auburn game real quick? Let's do a quick little update on the scores. Let's see what's happening here.
It was small, too. It was like this big. It was smaller in the microphone.
Vandy is tied with Mizzou. Oh, boys, we got
Michigan's
a game.
up.
Oh, Louisville's beating Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's come back down to reality. We got Notre Dame's up 13-3. Oh, golly. Iowa State University putting up 45 points. I didn't even know they knew that existed. Utah, Oklahoma State in a defensive battle 3-3. That would be... What?
Okay, over the line, Swamp Donkey. Over the line.
Woo! Bodied from the top rope. Oh, man. I can't believe Michigan. I mean, I guess I can believe Michigan. I mean, Michigan came out and told you what they were going to do. Maybe that's the new playbook. Just like Billy. We're going to tell you we're going to run it. We're going to just tell you what we're going to do. It doesn't matter. You can't stop me. Be better. Be better. I think Auburn pulls away with Arkansas. Sam Pittman has a way about himself of just losing football games, as does Hugh Freeze.
When does FSU play?
They play at 8 o'clock. Maybe we do a watch party for that game because that game's on with Miami. Like we could do a double.
Well, we have a trifecta because we got Oklahoma, Tennessee also.
Oh, I mean, we could get slutty with it. We might have to. We could get naked with that stuff. That's about 2.5 hours. We could do some dirty stuff. Hey, I keep playing that clip of Billy talking about doing some scrap, and I could be horned up for that show in about 2 hours. I'll tell you what. You know what I mean? Hey, bring the possum in and play that clip. I'll see what's up. You know what I mean?
Real fast, guys. On Friday nights, we are doing a live watch party for whatever game is on. We had a thriller last night. We ran 3.5 hours on the recruiting channel. It was a bunch of fun. Scott 020, a couple other people were in there.
What are you talking about?
Friday, I did a live watch party.
Oh yeah.
On the recruiting channel.
Stephen Harris, you want to do? Steven says he'll do the watch party. We can do the watch party together, Steven. I'm down.
Yeah,
I'll bring you in.
Yeah, we'll go get supper and then we can stream it to his channel too, and it'll be all good. All good. In the
I love it. Let me double check with the wife. I'll get back with you boys on that, but I don't see why not. I ordered. So we got obviously the setup in the crib now. We got the big comfy chair, and I ordered her a nice chair too with a massager so she could hang out with us, so we can do a whole family get together. The man cave / studio is becoming the living room as well. So Terry Waters is showing you and yours are invited to St. Simmons Island anytime. Plenty of room and plenty of old fashions. Peace out, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Peace out. Good to see you, Bubba. Appreciate y'all. Are possums allowed? No,
bro.
No. What time? I think like 7:30, 7:45. We'll kick it off. We'll get rowdy with it. We'll get buck nasty with it, and have ourselves a show. I mean, we'll figure it out. I'll get with the boys. But good call and show. Good game. Hey, we got a W. We get to go into Dubai. Figure it out. Next Saturday we'll have our show, but then next Saturday I'm taking the little man to a pumpkin patch because we get a bye. So I'm going to enjoy the weekend off. I'm going to enjoy the weekend with the fam. It's been crazy couple of weeks here. We've been busy. If I'm busy, I enjoy this. This is going to the next show. You open Pandora's box. Cody, you having possum soup? Yeah, we can't let this go. I completely agree. There'll be a show tomorrow, like there always is on Sunday, and then our Monday massive show. So just turn the damn bell on. Stay locked and loaded, boys. You guys are showing a lot of love to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you. Till next time. Peace and love, baby.